tadilam, vacarme, s'en va dans l'oubli éternam. Et Gustave dom guardiam, didim dididididam, lutes sera dodidom, seram. Dim dim da 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 dim dim da 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 dim da di dam. Dim dim da 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 dim dim da 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 dim da di dam. Dans là-haut sera ravi, les toits à sur noir gris fera. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, couvrera effet. Clair, obscur, bordé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, couvrera effet. Clair, obscur, bordé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Ô clair, obscur, trouble, rature. Clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, courera effet. Clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, trouvera effet. Clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Obscur, trouble, rature. Clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, couvrera effet. Clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, couvrera effet. Clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle.
Hello, everybody. I'm a bit allergic. It's very pollen-y here. It's also nice and warm. And I haven't streamed this long. My microphone is dusty. It has not been that long since I last streamed. When did I last stream? I don't remember. I actually don't remember. I genuinely don't recall. When did I last stream? Last Tuesday? Oh, okay, sure. I don't know. Well, I remember streaming, I just don't remember it being on Tuesday. Interesting. So as you might have gathered from my title, I won't be streaming on Mondays again until like, let me check my calendar. 15th of June. So yeah, mid-June. I was exactly right. I don't have anywhere to put this. It's gonna get sticky. I guess it's going down there. It lives on the floor now. I will pick that up later. I will pick that up later. For now, I'm here to talk about stuff and things. How have I not made a Stuff and Things t-shirt yet? I don't know, maybe for the fact that I only just made one of these t-shirts. It's there the whole time and I never once thought I should put that on a shirt. But now I have. I have put it on a shirt. Observe the shirtage. It's quite a few available. I'm going from cold ice lolly to hot tea. This should be fun. With bonus cat hair! That is so normal now. That's so normal now, I cannot be surprised. I cannot be surprised. But yeah, oh, you know we mean business when I then go, but yeah, excuse me. Excuse me again. So it's been a busy, however long it's been since I last streamed, apparently 6 days, 7 days, 6 days. And on the subject of me not being able to do maths, many things. Hi Elsa, how you doing? Well, 1, these shirts are now available. 2, I have added all horizontally formed photos of Toby and Rosa to that down there. 3, I've also switched this round because I realised that you couldn't see the beautiful cat on my microphone arm with the chat on this side. 4, there is a 4, there's many things actually, there's a lot of things I'm talking about this week, today. 4, we're now doing evening streams again, hence me being live at 6 PM on a Monday. I should say evening streams UK time. You're doing good, having a chill time? Nice. I am, oh good god, today has been a day. So I had to call my bank this morning. Fun story. Not fun at all. I got so mad I was yelling and punching my clothes. On the back of my door specifically. I'm not sure why that's important, but it made me really mad because I was trying to get in contact with my bank. So I called them up, had one of those automated menus, press blah 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 button, here's a spiel. It looped me through that like 3 times before I realised it was looping me and asking me the same questions and asking me to direct me to the same place, but not actually doing it, it was just looping me. So I was like, okay, I'll call them using a different number. I called and they were like, okay, well, we're not the people who deal with that. Here's another number. Call that number. It didn't work. It just hung up on me. So I thought, okay, I'll try and find the number that they were giving me, but a different one. Call them up. Wrong company. I was like, I got to the point where I was trying to give them my account number, and they were like, that's not the format for our accounts. And I was just like, haha, you know what? I give up. And I just hung up. That poor person. In fact, all the people I spoke to, except for that one automated messaging system. And this was all before I got changed out of my pajamas. And then, it's warm today, okay? It's warm. It's nice and warm. It's a warm temperature. So I thought, I'll crack the window open a bit. I hear buzzing. Rosa also hears buzzing. I look over, she jumps up, and what's she trying to swat? A gigantic ass wasp on the inside of my window. I do not want our precious little Rosa to get stung by a gigantic ass wasp. So that was fun. Today's not been a great day. You'll hear the ding. To be honest, it's been fine. It's just had, well, it's not really been fine. I don't know what's going on with me lately, but it's like all the little things are doing that thing where they stack up and they knock me over. They just knock me down, and I am. Yeah, it's a whole thing. But I managed to get rid of the wasp. It was just buzzing on the inside of my window, so I was like, Rosa, get away from there. And then I kind of like unhooked the latch and just like pushed it open and said, get out of my house. And it did. It fucked off. Thank you for the hug, Whale Hog Man. I love you. Mwah. I've been struggling with potential ADHD lately, where my brain has just felt like it's full of a lot of things going on at once. So last week I was like, I'm gonna call the doctors and check up on my ADHD application, whatever thing that I filled in. I don't think anyone will be surprised to hear this. They have no record of me ever filling in or submitting anything to do with ADHD, even though I definitely did. I am not surprised by this. When the GP told me over the phone, it was like, we have no record of this. I just went, I'm not entirely surprised. So I had to fill in another one of those, and the GP was like, all right, come to the surgery, pick it up, fill it in, and then immediately hand it back in, and it'll have the instructions for them to immediately give it to him, so it wouldn't get lost. So I did that last week. So if my number skills are correct, 155 is a bigger number than 150. I believe so. I couldn't swear to it, but I believe so. So yeah, I'm on the way to getting an ADHD potential diagnosis, which will be really, really good. Although, I have to also say, I'm not sure I want to be put on medication, because I've been having trouble with medication lately. So those of y'all who don't know, I have fibromyalgia, which means I get widespread pain. Specifically, I get it in my hands and my arms, my finger joints, that sort of thing. But also in my legs, my knees, and my feet. I get it in my feet, so walking is actually really, really painful and really difficult sometimes. And while I was on pain medication for this, the first one they put me on knocked me out. It was basically a sedative, which was worthless. It's just like, yeah, I'm not in pain anymore, but it means I can't do fucking anything anyway. But anyway, so, no. Second one, didn't do shit. Didn't cover the pain, and also had the added caveat of having to take omeprazole before it, because it was one of those ones that was like, it'll damage your stomach lining, and I'm just like, ugh. Also, I got halfway through shouting out Elter and then stopped. It still had the SO, the exclamation mark SO in chat, and I was like, what's that there? Oh, that's why. So yeah, I got off those meds, got put on duloxetine, which was a pain in the ass because it's in the same family as my anti-anxiety meds. So I had to come off my anti-anxiety meds and then go on duloxetine, which was a great painkiller, by the way. What it wasn't great for was excessive sweating and night sweats. So even like on really hot nights, I couldn't like dress down because I would just wake up too cold, covered in sweat. But if I dressed up, I would still wake up too cold, covered in sweat, but also my pajamas would be damp. And we're going into summer. It was annoying in winter, and I don't want to... It also gave me weird twitches. Like, sometimes I'd be lying at night and I would just suddenly just whack myself in the face. Like, my fist would just go... And I'd be like, okay, gonna move you. Because I don't want to just keep hitting myself in the face. That was a weird one. So, then they were like, here, go on gabapentin instead. Go back on mirtazapine since you're coming off duloxetine. So, which, beautiful thing about mirtazapine, extreme fatigue and increase in appetite. Okay, we'll get to that. Hey, LL. They put me on gabapentin as a painkiller, and what did that give me but tinnitus? And disorientation, and dizziness, and not being able to stand up straight. So, I am currently not on any pain meds. Because I realized, one, is this gonna... Whatever I'm on, I'm just gonna have some crappy side effect. And two, based on the fact that I've been on and off pain meds for like the better part of 2 years, I don't even know what my pain levels even are anymore. And I want to find that out. It's not gonna be fun, but when is pain ever fun? Sadists do not answer that question. Nor masochists. That's your own thing, don't share it here. So yeah, I am not completely off my meds, I'm just off pain meds. Oh my goodness. And here's a fun one. I also realized that I'm maybe not actually allergic to wheat after all. It was one of those things where I definitely do have bad reaction to dairy. That one is a given. Thought I was allergic to wheat. Not celiac like my dad. And the dietitian was just like, you're not celiac, but you probably are allergic to wheat, just don't eat wheat, without doing any actual proper test. So it's like, alright. That was 9 years ago. And let me tell you, if you're new here, TMI might as well be my middle name, so be warned. Also, if you're not new here and you just haven't got used to me being TMI yet, be warned. For the last however long, honestly, I don't know, I have not been keeping track, I think you might be happy to know that, is that, I haven't regularly had a healthy poo in a very long time. I like maybe have one every 2 to 3 weeks. And I learned recently also that gluten-free is only the healthier option for people who can't actually eat wheat. If you can eat wheat, you should be eating wheat, not gluten-free stuff. So, I have been testing that theory. I had a Cornish pasty last week. I haven't had a Cornish pasty in 20 years. It was freaking delicious. And afterwards, again, the TMI part. Thank you. Exactly that. Exactly that. I had the healthiest poo I'd had in, let's see, about 3 weeks. Oh my goodness. So yeah, the only issue is that it's now been like, wow, I can eat wheat again. All the wheat things, which has been 1, bad for my bank account, 2, bad for my waistline, and 3, I might be constipated today. But moderation was never my speed. But I haven't had any diarrhea, haven't had any stomach cramps, haven't had any bloating, which is the typical things connected to a wheat allergy, and are all the things I tend to get when I eat dairy. It's a good solid quote number 2. It really is. It's perfect. It is the perfect number 2 quote. I'm trying not to... Oh my god, I spat tea on my microphone. I'm sorry, microphone. You put up with so much from me. You're okay. You're okay, microphone. You're fine. Mwah. Kiss it better. Ooh. I have also, in accordance with moving my streams back to the evenings, only 3 times a week. Whee! For a 30 stream streak! Thank you, LL. Appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're not too tired after work. And I hope Ash is similarly doing well. Yeah, I'm streaming for fun again. Not that I'm gonna come off affiliate because the extra cash is occasionally nice, but I'm not doing this for work anymore. I can't. I keep waiting for my quote-unquote big break, but I don't want to. I want a regular paycheck. I want a regular paycheck, so I am doing what I never thought I would do again, which is willingly go back to school and back to work. I think Ash is doing well. She's asleep upstairs. I'm assuming I only just got home. Well, I hope she's having a good snooze. But yeah. Through my job center, they're actually offering to help out people like me, people who are on benefits and specifically disabled. And they are offering to pay for one course with New Skills Academy. And I have picked accounting. I think it's basics, accounting basics. I can't actually remember. I have to double check this. Yeah, basic accounting. I'm gonna apply for the basic accounting certificate. I'm not gonna do that until after I get back from trip in June. But they've offered to front the money for that, and it's gonna be really good. At least not because it's the ability to study at your own pace, no time limit. So if it takes good Gordon Bennett. So if it takes days, weeks, or months, you can still complete your studies. And accounting is really useful because I definitely need that to do budgeting in my personal life. But also I've realized that what I am good at and what I would do well in a job in, sentence structure not being one of them, is data entry, accounting, numbers. I may not be good at maths, but I'm good at data entry. And now I just need to polish up my skills and improve it. So yeah, I'm also self-teaching. Completed the first chapter of this one today. It's one of those that has questions at the end of each chapter. 10 questions. I got 9 out of 10 correct. So I am happy with that. And I know I tend to come along and be like, hey, I'm full of all these big bright ideas, and then I've just suddenly given up and not done it anymore. But I really want to stick to this. I really want to stick to this because I really want to, one, not feel like I'm always like a bit strapped for cash. And two, I also really, really need to start budgeting. Because boy, am I just like, haha, I'll buy this because money and I want it. But now I'm just like, do I really need it? Do I really want it? Can I afford it? I want to know that I can afford it before I buy it. But yeah, accounting is really useful, even if you're not going to go into it as a job thing. It's good to have in your own life if you're like making your own money, which most people are. It's good to know. It's good to be able to keep track of your monthly earnings and outgoings and all of that stuff. I spent a lot of today tracking my monthly outgoings so far this May. It's not looking good. So I've also contacted someone to help me with budgeting. Was ist das? I also joined LinkedIn because I was like, I'm gonna get a job. Oh, it's just random join up stuff. LinkedIn's really confusing. So far, the only thing I like about it are the puzzles, which are all logic-based, which I thought I would suck at, but I'm actually not terrible at. I think I've gone through most of my adult life, in fact, most of my general life, being like, I suck, so why even try? Which is hilarious, because I'm also a firm advocate of try, because if you don't try because you're afraid you'll fail, you've already failed. And two, if I can remember what the other one was, because I got distracted. I don't remember, but I feel like it tied into the first one. I don't know. It will come back to me if it was actually a unique point. But one is definitely that I just have been kind of down on myself. It's like, I'm not good at maths, so why bother trying to learn? But I don't have to be good at maths to be good at accounting. I don't even have to be good at arithmetic. Calculators exist, and it's not school anymore, so I don't have to test myself on whether I can do it in my head. Or even, like, cancel it out. I don't want to learn how to use Excel to, like, do all the formulae to figure it out for me, because I'd rather just figure it out myself. If that makes any sense. It's like how there's so many tools around that are saying, oh yeah, this will help you do it better. I'm just like, yeah, maybe, but I like how I do it. It works for me. So I don't want to do like some big programming course or like an Excel learning thing if I can just input the data and have it make sense to me that way. Also, if I'm talking like I'm nervous, it's because for some reason I am. Public speaking, man. Oh, good lord. I used to be, I feel like I used to do just chatting streams all the time, and I say I feel like, I mean, I know I did, and I would just be like, it's cool, man, and now I'm just like, oh, but the thing, just gonna hide behind my cup of tea. But yeah, accounting is good. I'm actually finding it really enjoyable, which I did not expect. Everybody says accounting is boring. I don't think that's true. I don't know that that's true. I like it. Right, I need my list of things that I was going to talk about. But yeah, I'm sort of self-teaching myself accounting with the books before I actually start the course, because I know if I'm just going to like sit here and be like, I'm going to wait till I start the course, I will get so restless, hence the ADHD thing. So I'm like, I will do what I can on my own, so at least I'm not going into the course blind. Nothing is boring if you're interested in it. Exactly. And if somebody else thinks it's boring, whatever, man. That's their opinion. They're not being forced to learn accounting if they don't want to. Also, I was struggling to find a picture that would work for this, but we finally have a hug emote. If anyone wants context for that picture, it's the photo my mum took of me cuddling Tobes the day I got back from my 3 months down in Derbyshire. It was so lovely because I got home, found Tobes in the wardrobe where he had naturally gone to hide when he heard the door being unlocked. And when he saw me, he was just like, ah, it's you. And then I fed him and we cuddled and it was great. So yeah, we now finally have a hug emote. We did it. I can say I am a streamer now, guys. We have a hug emote. We also finally have our URL on a t-shirt, which I can now actually wear and not try and actually like boost my boobs too much and showing it to you guys. But yeah, I'm happy with the shirt and I'm happy with that emote. Oh, I'm tired. I'm sleepy. So yeah, I'm gonna be sleepier than usual because I'm back on metazapine, which I think is another reason why it's good that I'm cutting stream days down to only 3 a week, and evening streams, because it's like, end of the day, don't have to stream for too long. And most of them will actually just be co-op streams, like doing, not this week, but Phasmo on Wednesdays with Vixen and Ava, Dead Island 2 with Elter on every other Friday. And I'm thinking on the alternate Fridays, me and Will Hogman might do some co-op on stream. We're not solid on that yet, we're not entirely certain, but we might. If not, I'll just keep it variety. I was thinking, honestly, about playing Control just by myself, off stream. And I did try, but I got about 20 minutes in before I got extremely burnt out. And I've realized that streaming games like that by myself playing games like that by myself versus streaming them, it's like a different part of my brain or something, because it it feels a lot more relaxing to play it on stream than it does by myself. I don't even know why that would be. There is like probably some psychological reason behind it, but I don't know what it is. But I just found it very tiring. Even like exponentially more tiring than I did when I actually streamed the first 3 hours of it. So I've only played about maybe 20-30 minutes more from when I did last stream it. So you haven't missed much, but I don't know when I'll be able to play it again on stream. Probably on the 15th of June. Let me just double check something. Oh, that's April. What are you doing? So, Dead Island. Yeah. 15th and the 19th or something like that. Ooh. I will say this is definitely not new. Me just word vomiting all of my just chatting points in one go and then exhausting myself. That is just an age-old tradition. I struggle with playing a lot of games off stream now because I just want to narrate everything. That is part of it, and narrating actually helps slow down your experience of it, so you're not just rushing through like all of it. You're able to like take a minute, talk about what's happening, rather than just being like, alright, done that, good. I think that might actually be part of it, is that you do have to take the time. I find I pay a lot more attention to games, stories in games when I'm streaming it. So if I'm just playing it by myself, I will skip all of the story stuff. I just skip, let me get to the shooting and then running around. Don't even know why. Like, the act of streaming it and having an audience and, like, all that stuff, it does slow it down. I mean, it is... Shish. Well, that's kind of what I meant. That's the point, though, is because when I'm streaming, except for when I'm doing just chatting, apparently, I do tend to take things a bit slow. Or at least I try to. Maybe, okay, slower, not actually slow, because I have ADHD. I'm pretty damn certain I have ADHD. It would explain a lot. Doing our 25 sub Infinity Nikki sing along and dress up stream this Wednesday at 6 PM. BST. Playing Fads with Ava and Viggs on her channel this Thursday, which Rob, I meant to mention that to you before this. I forgot. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's been a long day. I did mean to mention that to him earlier, but that'll be at 7 PM on Thursday. I'm not on top of things, I'll be honest. Like, I have a lot of stuff going on. There's so much stuff happening. I am not keeping up with a lot of it. I'm definitely not keeping on top of a lot of it. But stuff is happening. Stuff is happening. Like pictures of Rosa and Toby looking so cute. Such beautiful babies. I'm really glad I managed to stop Rosa from going after that wasp. It was a big honking chunker. It was like that big. I'm not even kidding. It was bloody huge. I haven't seen a wasp that big in ages. I don't want to say it was a hornet because it didn't really have the right colorings for a hornet, but size-wise, I think it could have been. It was bloody freaking huge. I haven't seen a wasp that big in ever, I don't think. I remember wasps being smaller. But yeah. I'm glad I managed to stop her from swatting it, because that would have not ended well. That poor little Rosa, she could have got her little paws stung. I hate wasps. Wasps suck. I'm really tired. I was tired before I started streaming tonight. I was thinking about maybe doing something after talking. But honestly, just from this morning, I was like, yeah, that's not going to happen. Also, I definitely didn't forget to message my friend John about stuff and things. Okay, things keep happening. There's a lot going on. I feel like that's just what life is, that things just keep happening and they don't really stop. You just gotta learn to manage them. And some things are bigger than others. Oh my goodness, I'm exhausted. What have I done today? A lot, actually. Doesn't feel like it. But I've done a lot. I'm tired. I'm just trying to sort out a lot of stuff and things. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I know that everything's kind of been all over the place for this channel for the longest time, probably something like 2 years at this point. Basically ever since like end of 2023, everything's just kind of been all over the damn shop. But more than anything, I know I have said in the past that like, this is my job, damn it. It's really not. I primarily just want to do this for fun. If I'm not having fun, it doesn't seem worth it. And so yeah, fun is the priority from here on out. And I'm gonna try my damnedest to not take everything quite so seriously as I have been, because boy am I also really good at that. But yeah, like, if there's something about like trying a game doesn't suit you, it kind of like punches a hole in my day for some reason. It's just like, well, fuck this again, I guess. But no, it's just inevitable that playing games is just gonna be something you don't like. At that point, just switch it out, play something you do like, all that sort of jazz. Hey Candle, how you doing? Oh, just a lot of stuff's happening. But let's see it summarized. Back doing evening streams, which I'm looking forward to, because I've actually missed doing evening streams because that's where the bulk of you guys are. If you're not there during the day, it's just like kind of sad a little bit. But I also am trying to be okay with people not being here, if that makes any sense. Like, just play games and enjoy it. If half people are here, that's just an added bonus. If they're chatting, that's like, woo, yay, for conversation. Being off my pain meds is going to cause some issues. Being back on metazapine is also going to cause some issues. Like, I am going to be dealing with bad pain days, and my chronic fatigue is going to be worse being on metazapine, because it does cause fatigue, so that layered on top of each other. It's not going to be great, but that's life. Yeah, that's about it. The only other thing I have left on my list to talk about is that I'm not doing Toby fans anymore, because I feel like gatekeeping photos of my cat is like kind of a shitty thing to do. So if you want to see photos of Tobes, you can follow me on Instagram or Ko-fi. Now, does this lead to either of those places? Yes, it does. So yeah, Ko-fi once a week. Instagram literally just happens to be whenever I've been taking pictures of my cats, which is a lot lately. They've been extremely cute lately. I say that like they're not cute all the time. They are, because look at this little baby. Look how cute she is. Look at the little baby. Love Rosa so much. My favorite photo of her is... where is it? This one where she's practicing her pole dancing. She's so cute. Yeah, the difference between the Ko-fi photos and the Instagram photos is that the Ko-fi ones will be the older ones, because I found a bunch of ones of Tobes that I forgot I even had, and the Instagram ones will be much more up to date. So yeah, they'll just be all over the shop. Lots of cat photos for everyone, everywhere. Look at that boy. This is one of the photos that I didn't even realize I had. I found it in a completely different folder. Look how handsome he is. Look at that face. This would have been like 2023? It was 3 years ago. He doesn't really look any different. But he still looks handsome as fuck. And if I go here. Look at little Rosa. She's so pretty. Oh, handsome Toby. I love these guys so much. But yeah, if you follow me on those, you can get pictures of my cats. You can see pictures of my cats. You can also join our Discord, where there will also be pictures.
Look at this distinguished gentleman.
Of my
Look
cats.
at the way he is sitting. Yes,
He's very
distinguished.
distinguished.
I see.
So yeah. Lots of kitties all the time. Ain't that right, Rosa, sweetheart? She's busy cleaning her beans. But yeah. I'm really tired. Which shocks nobody. I've also been having like really bad allergies. And not least because I got a tattoo and my skin broke out, and then it's like, oh, hay fever as well. Hee hee. But yeah, I actually managed to sleep in appropriate pajamas to the temperature last night and not wake up covered in sweat. So I think I've pushed past the excessive sweating side effect of duloxetine, which should no longer be in my system now. Which is nice. I like not sweating when I'm not supposed to. That was a strange sentence. Oh, Toby, you're so handsome. Just looking at all the pictures that I forgot I even had. I've taken a lot of pictures of that boy over the years. Why, she's so cute. Yeah, most of the photos at this juncture will be of Tobes. But there'll be more of Rosa as they go. You seem okay, sweetheart. Very pretty lady. At the moment, we're having to try and show her which is the best way to get down off the windowsill. Because she's up there sometimes at night, like after we've gone to bed. So it's like, it's dark and she only has one eye. She doesn't want to jump on the hard nightstand. She wants to jump on the soft pillow. The problem with that being is that Rob's head is also on the soft pillow. So she has landed on his head a couple of times. So we've actually put clothes pegs to clip the curtains together so she can't get down that way anymore. And we're trying to show her that it's this way, sweetheart. And sometimes she'll just be like, oh, well, I don't want to get down now. So we'll, let go of the curtains, move on with our lives. And then she'll be like, haha, suckers. And then jump on the pillow anyway. But she's a cat. She's wily. She knows exactly what she's doing. She's so cute, though. You can't blame her. But then cats, again, they're using the fact that they are beautiful to their advantage. Those bastards. Very cute. Oh, I'm so tired. I keep talking and it's just making me even tired. Oh, sleepy, sleepy girl. Sleepy, sleepy girl. The sleepiest of girls. Excuse me. We haven't even had dinner yet today, so I was out getting some one-to-one help with some stuff, and that kept me out until 5:20, longer than I expected. And it's like, oh, I'm streaming in 40 minutes. Sorry, I did that thing where I idly went on Twitter again. Old habits die hard. And my friend Kay was hoping to adopt a kitten, and she recently discovered the kitten that she was hoping to adopt was actually a scam. So there was no kitten, and that's fucking annoying. She recently lost her cat, and it's just like, I hate people. People suck. Scammers particularly suck because it's like, dude, you really have nothing better to do with your lives. It's just really pathetic, to be honest. People are horrible. But cats are great. And I hope she gets one soon. Okay, I'm really, really sleepy. Not least because I definitely just power walked. That's not the right word. Power walked. I'm going with it. Through all that Just Chatting stuff. All those updates. And I need to go eat something. And then I'm going to go to bed. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Who's alive? We haven't raided Erin in ages. That's EBX Erin. Erin of LC Binks, the band. They're really cool. Let's raid Erin. But yeah, thank you everybody so much for dropping by for this really, really short stream. I did not expect it to be this short. But considering the day I've had, I'm also not surprised at all. It's been one of those. And while I do need to start rolling with the punches a bit better, baby steps. The babiest of steps. But yeah, I will see you guys on Wednesday evening for our Infinity Nikki stream, which during which we will be running a promo for 35% off gift subs of 5 or more. And just generally having a cool, fun time where I sing some songs and dress like a video game character. Because why not, right? It's fun. That's what people do, right? They have fun. Well, they certainly try to anyway, and I'm certainly trying to. But yeah, so I will see you when I see you. Oh, I'm so sleepy. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. So long, and thanks for all the foosh. Okay, bye.